Let's master post-production. Let's make every image pop. Welcome to our Image Retouch Masterclass. Beyond just powerful tools, the real charm of mobile editing lies in creative expression. In this lesson, we will demonstrate creative expressions through the use of Meitu Xiuxiu and Xiuxiu software. Meitu is a powerhouse of mobile retouching. From one-tap beauty to text overlays, cutouts, collages, batch edits, and cinematic filters, it's all here. It covers virtually every mobile post need. Plus, there's a desktop version for even more room to play. That's why Meitu is perfect for showcasing creative edits. It gives us the widest canvas to create. Let's dive in and start creating. First, open Meitu. Tap Beautify Photo. Pick a flat, hazy shot to rescue. The scene was dull, the air thick with haze. Atmospheric haze killed the depth. The result, a lifeless, gray frame. Let's bring it back to life. First, tap Smart Optimize. Meitu auto-detects landscape mode. Drag the slider to taste. AI suggests a sweet spot. Contrast, clarity, vibrance, instant lift. Time for fine-tuning. Hit check mark, then color tune. Inside, light, color, detail tabs. Crank contrast first. Then clarity for crispness. Before versus after, night and day. Before versus after. The image now breathes. Fog lifted, details pop. Add a touch of sharpening. Overall cast feels cool blue. Jump back to color. Slide temperature warmer. Golden hour vibes incoming. Tint slider next. Nudge toward teal green for balance. Compare the before and after differences. Before versus after. Dull to dynamic in seconds. Checkmark, save done. Next case study. Take this street scene. We're going cyberpunk. Then the main visual aesthetic of cyberpunk style tends to lean towards magenta tones. Think Blade Runner alleyways. Let's transmute an ordinary street into cyber street. Open a plain daylight shot. Currently, colors are neutral. Time for electric dreams. Tap color again. First, temperature. Cool blues, hot magentas. Dial everything toward that palette. Drag temperature toward blue. Live before or after keeps us on track. Next, tint. Shift tint toward magenta. Streetlights start to glow. Let's take a look at its comparison. Before versus after. Jump to split toning. Highlights. Magenta. Shadows, cyan. Highlight hue to magenta. Let's take a look at its comparison. Shadow hue to teal. Next, shell. Granular control per color. Magentas, cyans, blues push them. Saturation up on magenta, Shift oranges toward red, greens toward cyan, orange to red. Neon signage blooming. If we find yellow again, we will also adjust the slider for hue. Warm lights bleeding. When dealing with green, using the same method, we also strive to make the green in the image lean slightly towards blue and teal. Palette locked. Blue saturation up. Brightness tweaks finish the glow. With those moves, we've turned daylight into midnight cyber street. Let's take a look at the comparison between before and after. Before versus after. That's cyberpunk in Meitu 2 minutes flat. Check mark, save streets ready for the grid. One more creative twist. Pick this cozy bar window shot. Inside warm, outside city lights, but the vibe isn't there yet. Let's deepen the mood and make that glass gleam. Step by step. Tap Smart Optimize again. AI suggests food preset contrast up. Not the dreamy glow we want. Swipe through presets. Scenery preset gives the right lift. Checkmark. Here we enter the color grading stage, where we find the highlights. Boost highlights for sparkle. Saturation nudge for pop. Check. Now for Boke Dream Lights. We'll paint glowing halos. Tap effects, brush. Choose Doodle Brush. Search glow presets. Pick a soft neon halo. Looks like City Boke. Apply. Paint the brush over bright spots. Instant Fairy Light Boke. Let's take a look at its comparison. Before versus after. With a swipe, we've added creative atmosphere. Small trick, big impact. Save. Final stop, portrait. Open a portrait. Tap Beauty. Pick Touch-Up brush. Smooth skin, even tone. Light strokes on cheeks and forehead. Complexion glows, no filter needed. Check mark, save portrait polished.